Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to look into 2022 November paper 2, and in that paper we're going to discuss task 3, which is database. Okay, to start with, using a suitable database package. For that, the database package, the application is SS, Microsoft SS. Have it open, choose blank database, and type in the file name. Now say for example, if it is your candidate number, you just type in the file name, choose the location where you want to save your file. Click on the folder icon, go to your folder wherever you want it to be saved, and click OK and click on the create button. Now here you will have to import the file N2202 skippers. So to import, you go to external data type. Some of the application will have an icon called text file to import. The text file here is to export. Okay, so be careful. You choose with the import text file icon. If you don't have it, you can use this icon. New data source from file, text file. And then browse for your file. Go to your folder and find for the CSV file, which is N2202 skippers. Open, click OK, leave it to be delimited, no changes. Next, check this box here. First row contains field name because it has to be separated from the records. Move on to the next page. Go to the advanced setting to check the data type. Now, the data type as mentioned here, skipper name is text, skipper name is short text, no changes, leave it. Year of birth is number, it's long integer here, no changes again because integer is a number format. Next, from Yacht name to skip gender is text. From Yacht name to skip gender is text, no changes again. Next, handicap is number with 4 decimal place. So whenever you have a number format to set it to be a decimal place, you will set the data type to be double. So leave it, no changes again. Group has to be text data type. It's correct there. Raise 1 to points is number data type. All of them are integer. So no changes to any of the data type. Click OK. Move on to the next page. Now here to set the primary key, set sale number as a primary key. So click on choose my own primary key and from the list choose sale number. Click next and finish. Close this window. You get the skippers table added here. Double click on the table, open. Now we'll have to set the format. Go to Home tab, View, Design, View. So the format here is 4 decimal place for handicap data type. So click on the number data type and choose the format, set it to be fixed, and then set the decimal place to be 4. Okay, whenever you are supposed to set a data type as with decimal place, you will have to fix the format and then set it to the required number of decimal place. Now take a screenshot of this, print screen on the keyboard, save your file, view datasheet view, open your evidence and paste this under step 11. Crop the picture. In this picture, you will have to show the field name, the primary key set, the file name, data type of course, and finally the format set. Okay, so you'll have to remember, you will have to show the primary key set here, the file name, the name of the table, the field name, the data type, and the format set at the bottom. Moving on to the next step, import another file, N2202 class as a new table. So again, external data, new data source from file, text file, browse for class, N2202 class. Okay, move to the next page, set first row to be the field names. Next, Advanced, check the data type here. Yacht class to hull type are text. Yacht class to hull type are text, no changes. Next, crew is number, is integer here, no changes again. Hull to sail area is number with 2 decimal place. So leave it to be double because we have to set the decimal place. Click OK. Move on to the next page. The primary key is class code. Set class code as a primary key. So choose my own primary key and choose class code. Next, finish. We have the class table. Open the table. Go to Home tab. View, Design View to set the format of the data type. Now here, for hull, they say it has to be 2 decimal place. Click on the hull data type. As I told you earlier, the format has to be fixed and then set the data type to, decimal place to 2. The same thing applies to beam. Fixed, decimal place, set it to be 2. Sail area again, format is fixed and set the decimal place to 2. Now take a screenshot of this, save your file, view data sheet view and paste your screenshot under the same evidence as step 11. Crop the picture again. Here you will have to show the primary key set, the table name, field names, data type and the format. Enlarge the picture. Done. Moving on to the next step. Screenshot is done. Create one-to-many relationship. Okay, now here, the database here, this is called as a relational database because we have more than one table. Okay, so we'll have to link the table, that is creating one-to-many relationship. So go to Database Tools tab, Relationship, add the tables, class, add, skippers, add. And the link is from class code to class in the skippers table. So class code to class. Click on the class name. Take a screenshot of this. Create and paste this under step 12 because we are supposed to paste the screenshot. Okay, and then save this file, close the design. Here you can crop this picture, crop the picture to show the relationship of the tables, enlarge the picture. Okay, now continuing. Next step, enter the following details as a new record in the skippers table. So double click, open the skippers table, scroll all the way down to add the new record. Okay, to add the new record starting from skipper name, Wang Chen, and then year of birth 1950, sun rays, severe PL 003, CHN 2644, CHN female 0.9800, group is blue. Next, race 1 is 3, race 2 is 12, race 3 is 13, and race 4 is 4. And finally, the points is 32. So once you've added this, you will have to save the data. So save your file, only then this record gets added to the table. Moving on. So the data has been added. Now next, using fields from both the tables, produce a tabular report. So before we produce the report, we will have to filter the records. Okay, so in order to filter the records, you will have to use query. So let's begin, starting from the class table, create, go to create, choose query wizard. It's going to be a simple query wizard. Click OK. Choose all the fields from both the tables. From both the tables, you choose all the fields. Move on to the next page. Leave it to be detailed. Next, modify the query design and finish. Okay, now here is where you will filter. Select the records where hull type is multi-hull. So find for hull type and straight to criteria under hull type. Type the criteria multi-hull. Next, skip gender is female. Find for skip gender. Skip gender, type female. And then next, points is 30 or less. So under points, less than, equal 30, 30 or less. So less than, equal 30. And then save your file. To check the number of records, click run. So at the bottom, it shows the total number of records, 30. So from this 30 records, you will have to create a report. Okay, so double click on the query that is with the 30 records, create report wizard. Now choose the fields mentioned here. Skipper name, nationality, find for skipper name, double click, nationality, yacht class, hull type, yacht class, hull type, sail area, hull, beam and points. So it's sail area, hull, beam and points. Next, move on to the next page where you set the ascending and descending order. Sort the data into ascending order of yacht class. So leave it to be ascending and from the list choose yacht class, and then descending order of points. Change ascending to descending and set it to be points. Move on to the next page. Now here the orientation has a page orientation of portrait. So leave the orientation to be portrait. Next, change the title. The title, it fits on a single page with no page numbers. We'll see later. It is automatically adjusted to fit the width within a page. Okay, move on to the next page and type the title. The title is Top Female Multi-Hull Results. So type in the title, Top Female Multi-Hull Results. Modify the report's design, finish. It brings you here. It has mentioned here that there shouldn't be any page number displayed. So delete off this equal page. We don't need the page number. Now there is calculation to be done. Calculate the lowest points value. So calculation has to be done on the report footer. So add some space for the report footer and get a text box. The text box is where you is the tool which you use to calculate. Click on a text box, add it on the report footer and type in the formula to find the lowest value. So click on unbound box, equal. The formula to find the lowest value is min, M-I-N, open bracket. We are supposed to find the lowest value of points. So type in the field name, points. And then the label for the answer is lowest points score. Change the label here. Lowest points score. Points score. Make sure it doesn't overlap with the field label. has your name, center number, and candidate number on the report. So for the label, for the details, candidate details, we must use a label. Click on a label, draw a label on the page footer or on the header, and type your name, center number, followed by your candidate number. And then save your file to check our answer. Let's see. Let's go to view, report view. We have the answer there at the bottom. Now, it has to be in this order. Okay, it has to be in this order. In order to arrange it in this order, we go to layout view. We go to layout view, we can make the arrangements starting from skipper name has to be in the beginning. Hold the control key and highlight the records with the field name, and then move Yacht class somewhere here. Move skipper, highlight skipper's name and move to the beginning. Make sure the entire record is fully visible. Then comes nationality. Move points and then highlight nationality and bring it to follow skipper name. There are a lot of space which is unused. Can reduce the column size. Then comes yacht class. So highlight yacht class, bring it to be the third column. Then comes hull type. So move points, highlight points, and then move hull type. Next, sail area. Move sail area after hull type. Next, hull. Move points first. Make sure the text is fully visible. And then beam. Points to the end. And then finally adjust the column size like this. And then we are not yet done with the arrangement. The lowest point value, the answer must be placed below the points column. That also carries mark. So scroll down, move the answer to be below the points column. Okay, it has to be under the points column. Okay, we are done with that. Save your report. Now, before printing this, you'll have to make sure to take a screenshot of the formula used, that is to calculate the lowest point. So go back to design view of the report, extend the space for the text box so that the entire formula is visible. Take a screenshot of this, paste this in your evidence under step 14 and crop the picture to show just the formula. And enlarge the picture. Save your file, view, layout view. Make sure again it is under, the answer must be under the points column. Okay, now next, moving on to the next report. Using fields from both the tables, produce a report again. So let's start from the beginning. Open class table, create query wizard, Simple query, choose all the fields from both the tables. Next, modify the query design and finish. Okay, now here, select only those records where Yacht name contains the text son. So find for Yacht name, to type in the criteria. Contains or includes is like. So like space star sun star. And then the next one, group is blue or red. So under group, type in the criteria, blue or red. And then it says it contains a new field. Okay, to add in a new field, you need to go to a new column. In the field, type in the field name, new underscore points, new underscore points, colon, the calculation, which will be calculated at runtime to multiply points by handicap. So open a square bracket, handicap times, open square bracket again, points, close the bracket, or points times handicap. Okay, and make sure it has a tick here so that only then it appears outside the design view. Okay, and then we will have to set this as an integer. Property sheet, go to property sheet, choose the field to be set the format to be fixed. Let's save the file and check. Click run. We get 43 records, and the last column is a new column. It says it has to be displayed as an integer, so it has to be a whole number. Go back to design view, set the decimal place to be 0. Save your file. Now check run. Click on run and check your answer. Now the new field is supposed to be a whole number. Okay, now we'll have to create a report for these filtered records. So it is class query 1. Double click on it. Create report wizard. Choose the fields. Skipper name, year of birth, sale number. Skipper name, year of birth, sale number, and then yacht name, make, yacht class, yacht name, make, yacht class, and then group handicap points, group handicap points, and finally new points. Next, the ascending and descending order. Sort the data into ascending order of yacht name. Choose yacht name and leave this to be ascending. Next, orientation, set it to be landscape. Change the orientation to be landscape, and then include only the text morning race results as a title. Type the title, morning race results. Yeah, and modify the report's design. Finish. You get the design view of it. And now here you will have to display only your name, center number, and candidate number in the footer, so it appears in the same position of every page. So you have the page number and the date and time here. Delete them off, and on the page footer get a label and add in your name, center number, followed by your candidate number. It has to be on the page footer, only then it appears on every page of the report. Okay, now let's save. View, report view. It's done here. Now you will have to arrange it in the order. Go to layout view. Now let's start the arrangement starting from skipper name. So move yacht name somewhere here. Click on skipper name, move it to be the beginning, and then year of birth. The arch name has to be moved again. Extend the column size so that the text is fully visible. And sale number followed by sale number. Reduce the column size. Next is yacht name. Move yacht name to follow sale number. Make sure the text is fully visible of all the records. Next, make, and then yacht class, followed by group, next handicap, finally points and new points. So we have points here, move it. Now new points is not visible here, so save your file, go back to design view. You have it here at the end, you see there. Click on it, and move it to the left hand side. Extend the space, the column. Go back to layout view, you will find the new points column. And save your report, and you will have to print both the reports. So that's the end of this paper. I hope that was clear. We will stop here with this task. The next task we will discuss in the next upcoming video. See you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.